preparing to live stream the meeting from Zoom to YouTube. Sometimes it's slower than other times, but once it's set up, I can see everyone here. Okay, we're ready to go. I see you all. Okay, and you see it as well. Just curious to see if this, my Loom will work. It's interesting, I have, the educational version of Loom, and sometimes it asks me to sign up for some reason. And other times it doesn't. I'll just skip it for now. Okay, welcome, folks. I want to welcome you to our class. We'll do a bit of housekeeping, thinking about what materials we're going to cover in this class, talking about artificial intelligence, generative AI, also enterprise resource and planning, and predictive analytics. So let me just share my screen with you and we'll do some updates right here. And let me go to my, you folks can see then yourselves. There were a couple of students I gave permission not to show their screens. That's fine. So we'll go to content. So let me just go to the content right here. And let's go to what's due. Everybody go to what's due and we'll see on the what's due section what we had. Of course, let me just repeat here. On the what's due, we had the cloud tech, and the cloud computing will be on the next exam. Here are some sample questions on the cloud computing and generative AI. And then we had the business tech proposal. Wiley chapter 14 was due, the generative AI questions of how does the generative AI work? What are the benefits and limitations? What are the use case studies of generative AI? What are the concerns? And here is another more generic article on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a subset of computer science that came before the generative AI. The generative AI process was really more recent, but talking about the subfields of AI, how AI is applied to business applications, and what are the challenges, what are the biases, when does it work, where do humans interrupt. I asked for today, with Wednesday, April 3rd, I would like to do breakout rooms today to make sure each of the groups have been approved by me and make sure that you are on the right track. So this way, every week we will have assignments. So on April 29th, when you do a final presentation, hopefully that will be complete. And I can just say, wow, this is a great project. I have no comments. Okay, and then this coming Monday, April 8th, we have chapter 10, which ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's basically software that an enterprise, and what is an enterprise? An enterprise is a large organization. So is a university an enterprise? Yes, it is. So you think about all the different functional areas of an enterprise, from accounting to finance to marketing to human resources, can be combined in enterprise resource planning section, and there's software there for that enterprise. And then for this Monday, I want you to submit your URL and publish it, your free URL provided by Wix, in your group folder. Your site should have a team page. It should have some type of slogan, upcoming events, start doing some short videos, create at least social media sites that are linkable, plans and your pricing page. And as I said before, the more free options you provide, the better, and a potential sponsored page. And then start thinking about your domain names. Once I approve your original site, I will give you then, or the TAs will give you then the domain name, your upgrade code, so you can upgrade for to a year. Let me do this. So let me make this available. On April 17th, we're having an exam that's in class. And what I'd like to do is today, you know what I want to do with this one? Let me just edit this. And for right now, I'm going to take that rubric and remove it. Mark it for removal. And then Dylan, we can attach it later.
Yeah.
So that way it doesn't get confused here. But on April 15th, what I'll do is I want to make an assignment already for chapter 12. The reason I want to do that, some of you want to prepare already for the exam. I don't want to leave it for 2 days before, so I'll make it due April 15th. But those of you, especially on the weekend, that want to do those those quizzes can do that already and then start asking me questions about that. So that will be completed. Okay, so let me do that. So what I need to do is under quizzes and assignments, we should have available enterprise resource planning. And then I'm going to make available, and you'll test it for me, edit the test options, and I will make available, add a new announcement, allow for the attempts the same, and then for the due date, you can do it earlier. So those of you that want to get that out of the way and start studying, I think that's a good idea. I'll make it due on April 15th, but you can have it available to you already. Okay, so Sophia, you understand? So this way, if you have time on the weekend, it's this way you can say, hey, I want to get that done, and then I can ask the questions. So do you folks see it? Quiz, you should be able to see that. Let me do the same thing for Wiley Plus. So in Wiley Plus, I have the ER. I want to make then the 12, the business analytics, make that available. And go in and make a due date for that. So I'll go to the adaptive assignment, open the assignment, and in the assignments then, in this case, let me just move this a little bit up. I can go to options, edit the assignment. You can see that next step here set the due date. And I'm going to assign it to the entire class. And it's H1, which I'm good. And the due date being the 15th. And I'll make it at the 3:30 and save. And then I'm going to save here, and you tell me, in this case, hopefully you see it available. Yes, no, maybe so. So I'm going to go back into H1, refresh, go to Wiley Plus, and that's it. So these basically, let me just tell you, those that want to begin even studying, I'm going to basically the exam will cover 5 and 4, since I think they're very important topic areas that we need to think about, of the data management and security, the cloud, the artificial intelligence, ERP, and 12. And among those, if you think about it, I'll spend more time testing you on 3 and 14 and less on 10 and 12. So any questions on that, Ike? So that way there'll be less. So, and I want that in order. What's really important for us in this time is that tech cloud and the artificial intelligence and the Gen AI and this ERP and the business analytics are less of an importance for us. So I'll be spending less on that. And then next week, a week from today, I'll give you the review sheet for it. And then that Monday before, on the 15th, I'll answer any questions that you have, Ike. So then you can go over, Ike, in the weekend. And if you have any specific questions, I'll give it to you. Otherwise, I'll tell you what I think is more important. Okay, and the open-ended questions, I can tell you right now, will be around the cloud and artificial intelligence. Those are the most important. Any questions on that? Anything else, Sophia, that I need to know? Okay, so what I'd like to do is, let me stop sharing. And how many groups do I have, Daniel, for that audit section?
I think it's 8. Let me check. 8.
How many?
8.
8?
Yes.
Okay, is that 8? That's not including you, right?
No, not including.
Okay. Any other questions on that? So Ashton, I got your note, and Fabio, hopefully you're okay. All right, so let's do this. This is my goal. My goal is I want to break out, Helena, I want to break out into 8 groups, breakout rooms. You choose the group that you're assigned to, and I'll have Dylan and also Daniel make sure that you have the proposal. What I want, Dylan, is that they have a folder now saying which is their project, have their URL under the folder to be published under the Wix. So that way we can it can be clickable. If there are any issues that I need to deal with, but for sure I'm going to be signing off. You can start already in your group. You can even share via, some person can share via that. Make sure that you have assigned everybody permissions. Make sure you have your Wix, and I'll go through it. And Daniel, myself, and Dylan will answer any of your questions. How does that sound? Katie, we okay with that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good. So this way we get personalized attention and we can continue there. Then we'll come back as a group. I'll give you my thoughts on what I saw, what was really good, what needs improvements, and then we'll take attendance. Okay, so let's do the breakout rooms. I'll let the participants choose their breakout rooms. And I'll then have 8 breakout rooms created. Open all rooms, you join the rooms. I'll start from 1. And then Dylan, you want to start from the bottom, and then Daniel, you can be in the middle and go up and down. How's that sound? Okay, so everybody can join. I'll stay here till everybody joins, in case I didn't make any assignments. And I'll answer any of your questions, see where we need to proceed from there. Thank you, Daniel and Dylan.
Did we start in 10, Dylan?
What?
We started in 10?
Yeah, whatever the last one is.
Awesome. Or sorry, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's 10 coming from?
Wait, how do we join the breakout room? I didn't get anything that like popped up on my
I didn't
computer.
either.
It should be
I
in the
can
more.
move you guys. Which groups are you in?
I
I'm
think
with
group
like
4.
6011. I don't know what
I'm
number.
I'm with Helena and Dylan Hirsch.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
group
as well.
2.
That's group 2.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, group 2.
So too.
Zachary, are you also group 2?
Yes.
And Mia.
Wait, I'm checking really quick. I'm in group. Oh, wait, that was the first group. Project groups. I'm in group
yeah.
5. Sorry.
5. All
Yeah,
right.
that's why we want to stay, me and we want to stay here, make sure everybody gets in.
All right.
We'll see you, Professor.
Okay, and I'll start with, what am I starting? I'm starting with group 1. We'll see what's going on. You do, Dylan, start with, 8. And in between, and then
Yep.
we all can go to all of them, you know what I mean? And
Yep.
give different points of view and get them going. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. We'll
you.
see each other later. It's now about 4, so let's see how it goes.
We could go to like back to 8 or I don't know. I feel like also these groups kind of like need time to themselves.
Yeah, but they've also had enough time to make a profile.
I don't know how much time they're working on it outside of class is the thing.
No, I mean like
Oh, yeah.
since we visited group 8, it's
Oh
been
yeah,
like 20 minutes probably.
I guess.
Let's give them a visit.
All right. All right, I think we can take a little break. Professor's at 5, so she has 3 more to go. And all the other ones have websites, so shouldn't be too much of an issue.
It's so weird to me the live stream like follows us in the main room. I thought it would follow Professor.
It would follow us.
Well, it just stays in the main room. So on YouTube right now, it's us, but I think beforehand it
Right.
was nothing.
Yeah, makes sense. Um, I mean, I wonder if there's a way to have it like live stream all of the breakout rooms at the same time. But
Yeah, beforehand it just said the host will be right back.
Interesting. All right. I don't really know what else to do at this point, though. I think we just chill.
I suppose so. I mean, we've gone to all the groups twice.
Yeah. Professor still, I don't know if she's ever talked to 6, 7, or 8 yet. Because I don't think she
She
hit them last
hasn't, no.
class. She probably sort of started at the bottom.
We could go. I don't want.
Nah.
The thing is, group 4 was like actually pretty ahead. Group 3, I feel bad for Ben.
Yeah.
There.
But I feel like he kind of knows what to do.
He
I don't know.
does.
2, they were inside. We probably, yeah, I can.
Wait, your registration date's tomorrow?
Yeah, 8:30 a.m. Gotta wake up early.
Dude, I'm gonna have to register while I'm in class. That's not good.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. When's yours? On Friday.
Yeah,
Noon?
mine's Friday. Yeah, I think Friday 8:30. I don't. Are they always at 8:30?
I think there's like some throughout the day, every day.
Let's see.
Hey, professor.
Hello.
You're muted, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
So what's up? What have we just seen?
Most of the groups
We've gone
haven't
to
like
all of them.
most of the groups like didn't have a website yet, so we kind of helped them get going and like share it with everybody and start making the
Yeah, have you
template.
gone 1 through 5 yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think everybody's like starting to actually work now.
Well, where I saw it was, you know what you can do? You know, Ben is in a group
Mm-hmm.
and he's by himself, you know, like,
Right.
you
Well,
know,
there's
and
more people in there. It's
What?
just they didn't show up. Like there's
I
more people in
know,
his
I
group. They
know,
just
but
didn't show up.
it's so maybe help him out, you know what I mean? That,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Okay.
maybe go back.
Let me
And
look at
what
this.
is it now? 425, and at least get them. Some groups I found didn't know what to do. You know, one that they never sent out even any roles and permissions. And then when
Yeah,
they did, it was just pending. Their group never bothered to even respond.
that's what we were
So,
trying to help with. Try and like
yeah,
get them all on the website and start like actually doing content.
yeah. So if you can go back, you know, start maybe from some of you, I'll go to,
We go to Ben's group.
yeah, maybe start with Ben. What numbers, Ben?
3.
Great.
3, and then I haven't seen I guess 7 and 8 and 6. Maybe I'll go to see them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll start on the bottom
Okay.
and you guys can do like every other one and just help them start. You know, it's
Right.
like they're looking, I went to groups and they're looking how to upgrade their domain name.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're struggling and you know, they're putting in domain names and they say, why isn't it working? So they kind of went through steps. So they some groups didn't even know they were supposed to create content and what content are they supposed to do. So you may even want to show them how to do pages, you know, and how to divide up the work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's invaluable for us to do this breakout. I think for the groups. If we didn't do that, it'd just be on the 29th, we have nothing.
Yeah,
So
I don't know how much work outside of class.
What?
I don't know how much work outside of the class the kids have already done.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So at least get them to know, and also get them to know that almost showing on Daniel's, it's supposed to be, they have to have all these pages done for Monday
Mm-hmm.
before they can even upgrade, right? Even if they were, at least that's the goal here, to have a number of pages, at least they can have about us and the other ones, in the first page, what are they up to,
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna start from the lower end. When does this class end?
50, I want to say.
50, okay. So let's do another
45?
45. So let's do another like 7 minutes or something to bring them back, and then I can stay with things that we need to, we can contact them.
All right, we'll go to 3 first.
I have to leave next section like 10 minutes early. Okay.
Jenny, you'll go 3. Oh wait.
Okay. All right. Okay, then, and I'll do, where are you going, Daniel? Okay. Let me go to the breakout.
All right, like we've talked to all these groups. I think professors needs to talk to everybody else and make sure they're on the same page. Um, I don't know. My calculator charger came. Gotta grab that. It's an exciting day.
That's what, mini USB?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully I don't lose it this time.
Dude, I just realized like I need to register for MAS 202, but I haven't taken 201 and I'm gonna take it over the summer. So like it probably won't let me register without the prereq unless I get
You
special
you gotta
approval.
email somebody to get the code
I
done.
know.
That kind of sucks. Wait, I can send you the email of the person that I used. I had to do that for one of my classes. I know exactly who to talk to.
Dude, that would be so wonderful if we could help. Like, I might have to go into the advising thing.
They kind of suck though, not gonna lie.
They're all right. At least my advisor, she's really good. She's a
Okay.
really nice lady.
I feel like I know more than my advisor sometimes. Like about the
It
class.
depends which advisor you have. Like I've heard mixed things. Some people really like some people don't like others.
Here, I'm gonna text
Then
you the
again, 3 just
email.
left.
Huh?
Thanks. 3 of them just left. It's like a mess right now. If you want to see your normal advisor, it's very difficult.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. All right. This person
Riviera,
is
who's that?
the director of programs school scheduler. I had to email her to get a class code for one of my classes, so
Hmm. Is she a miss, a professor? Or what are we going here?
I don't know. Mrs. Rivera.
Oh, do miss it. Do it nice and traditional. I sent it with the subject urgent registration question.
Nice.
That's so mean, right? Should I email more people?
Huh?
You know, is it an automatic reply or what? No, like they need to have someone in charge of the email system, like at the advising office, because they can't just go
100%.
MIA the whole, week.
Yeah, you either gotta like walk in or like schedule as a meeting. I
Dude,
feel
now they
I don't
grill
respond to
you to walk
emails.
in. Like when I walked in, they asked me all sorts of questions.
I don't even
Like,
understand how the walk-ins work, not gonna lie.
so the idea is you're supposed to walk in, give your C number, and then get the next available time slot with your counselor. But for some reason, they're not wanting to do that anymore. So the front desk lady is like asking a bunch of questions about your question to see if it's valid. And then she'll add you to a random list of any counselor.
Hmm.
So weird. Counselor
Yeah,
advisor, whatever.
terrible.
The system was fine beforehand, but then 3 left.
Yeah, they're probably struggling over there.
No, I can only
You
imagine.
should hire me, dude. I'm a god at scheduling. I love
It's
making.
not that hard. It really isn't.
Oh,
It's just like fitting a puzzle together, but sometimes it gets frustrating if you can't get what you want.
yeah, I like it though. I can't wait till I'm a senior and I can just do whatever I want. I get exactly
I
what I.
know. The date honestly is the worst thing imaginable.
Yeah,
Because now I'm gonna have to move all my classes around if I don't get the right person.
yeah. I Wendy Chun's filled up.
Oh yeah, she filled up the first 2 days, I'm
You
pretty
gotta
sure.
take Stortilus. What do you with this?
Let's hope it's not that bad, right?
Yeah, it's definitely Greek.
Dude, the reviews are questionable though.
Let me read the reviews on him again. I don't have a choice, but
Would not recommend taking unless you have already taken and passed a course in the computer science department.
that's
The
just because it's
professor,
so hard.
it
They're
can't be
also
that
saying
bad.
that for an
It low
introductory.
key reminds me of Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
That's a pretty good review.
That's a great review. He gave a 3.
I feel like
So bad. I didn't know Python going into it, and that didn't change. The
all these
midterm
reviews are
was
about the class, not him.
he is a nice person, but horrible professor,
Oh,
all caps. That's not good.
I don't know Python either.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Like these ratings matter, but not that much sometimes.
I'm sure the tests aren't great.
How do they test you? They give you a problem to solve, or they just
I'm
like
sure. I think they have like some cloud service that does it.
because one of the comments said the tests are multiple choice. Like, how are you gonna do that?
Oh, that maybe it's just like which of these is the correct syntax?
That would be easy.
I don't know. Or like what function would go here?
Just do the boot.dev course.
Yeah, I probably will over the summer or some Pythoning. But he's a nice guy though, from what everybody's saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's rare that a teacher is actually like a mean-spirited person.
Yeah. Kids are coming back now.
They're coming back. Or just one, maybe? Yes, what's up?
Um, well, we had kind of finished up in our group and class was almost over, so I figured that we were supposed to come back, but I'll just go back to my room if I
Yeah.
was just checking to see if
They'll
it's
probably
if
close
we're
it in like 5 minutes.
okay, perfect.
I think I'm gonna have to go in there tomorrow. Oh, that's not.
Like before or after your appointment?
I don't have an appointment.
No, like your registration date.
Oh, my registration date's Friday, so I'd have to go before. I
Hmm.
can't go after, right? Like worst case scenario, oh, but they're not open at 8 in the morning. Appointments start later, right?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would try to get there when it opens then. Best chance of getting the meeting. Or hopefully that person responds to you. You said you emailed her?
I emailed my advisor and I emailed that person who's wanting to.
Okay. Hopefully that works.
Where's the virtual reception room?
I don't know.
It closed at 4:30. Okay, but it opens tomorrow. I could theoretically join a Zoom. I'll be right back.
Hello.
So what's up?
We just stopped by some of the groups for like a second time to make sure they got all the
Right. What,
stuff we
and
told
did
them.
you help them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Every group should have like a website right now and shared with everybody.
okay.
Um,
Alright, so let me call everybody out back with
Yeah.
the breakout room. And you know what? Another thing I told everybody is to make and maybe we can do that, make another folder called proposal, not proposal, project, and the name of the project, and then they can put in their
like in the audit.
in the audit. Look at some of the groups, the first groups that I did. I guess group 1 and 2, where they have the project, and then they can put their URL right there in the folder. You see it?
Yeah, I see. All right, I can make that folder.
You know what I mean? And make a second folder and call it project so we know which one they're choosing. So one of the things that we need to be aware is that this is going to require time outside of class. That this is not just our breakout rooms, but we can make sure that everyone is here. So is everybody here? Perfect. Okay, questions. So I think everybody was visited. I can give a couple of comments here. Everybody should make, and I mentioned to the groups I was in that you make a folder. I think you did that, right? My group 1, you made a folder called project, and then did you put your URL? Kylie, did you get the URL yet? Did you publish it?
Not yet, but I can do that right now.
Yeah, so publish it and put the URL there. And everyone will then have a new folder rather than proposals called project and the name of the project that we got approved upon. And then underneath that in the text area, publish publish your website and put in your URL and make it linkable so I and everyone else in the class can just go to your project and click and see what you've done. Okay. Any other questions? Yes, no? Okay, so I'll do attendance and then I'll stay with you for additional questions. So you folks have to work as groups for Monday to give me the draft of your projects. And also go ahead and create your social media accounts that are linkable to your website as well. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go to attendance. I think it was valuable for us to be in breakout rooms together. I'm going to go to attendance. I'm going to go to chat, start check-in. Stay with me afterwards. It's 6576. If you have any other questions, please, please, please stay with me. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday. And don't forget to paste in your links.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And thank Dylan and Daniel for visiting our groups and giving you guidance.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You guys have questions?
Okay. So Fabio, do you have a question? And Brooke.
A buck left.
Fabio, do you have a question? 6576.
No, no.
Okay, perfect. I'm ending check-in, okay? Fabio,
Oh, that's fine. Let me check in.
okay. Stop sharing. So Fabio, you have a question?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.